Yo, what's up? Mm-hmm. What's good? I see the corruption is on. Oh yeah. The corruption bubble is hit. Oh my goodness. I said, whoa, they holding me back. They holding y'all back. Come on, hit the like button. Come and do the dough. Oh, suck it, suck it. Here they come now. Come on. Y'all know what time it is. There's John. John got up in here. Some people waking up now. Oh, they got the freeze game on right now. They playing the freeze game. We all know what time it is. That's why. So when you know what time it is, you know what it's time to do. Bingo, bingo. I don't know who the hell Bingo, Bingo, or Biko, Biko is, but congratulations to him. Now, Turk and Caicos, what's up? What is up? Now, I miss this. It's so much stuff that go by. You miss stuff because I told you I don't really follow that Vlad guy at all. So after he crossed me, I really don't have nothing to do with dude. So I don't care that he's Jewish. I care that he's a piece of crap. It ain't like just because he's Jewish, he's an idiot, or this is why the problem is because he's Jewish. No, it's him. It's his personality. So I'm judging him as a man. Vlad, as a man, is a weak individual. Period. In my eyes, he's a punk. You're a punk. All the stuff you've been doing, dog, I have given you so many allowances. It is crazy. You went after a female like a chump. That's what a chump would do. You mad because Shirley was coming up faster than you and had more clientele and pull than you did. That's why you wanted her to work for you, so you could just steal her clients. Boy, you something else, boy. I tell you. She got more credible A-list interviews than you've ever had. And here's the thing. Mainstream don't really deal with you. It's these hungry, thirsty people that need you. They need you to hit them off. Whatever happened to Vlad don't pay for interviews? Do anybody remember that? Remember Vlad said he didn't pay for interviews? Remember that lie that he told for years? I don't pay for interviews. I don't pay for interviews. Then he got busted because everybody was like, he paid me. And he was telling people he was paying not to say he was paying them. Dog, if you pay for interviews, you know what's going to happen? You're going to end up people say anything for money, dog. People will say anything for money. Why wouldn't you believe it? Everybody in the world should believe he's something. Look at this video right now. This video is hardly moving. Any video I've done this week, 5 minutes in, the views ain't gonna look like that. Only because that guy's face is on there and the title. I just mentioned it the other day. Vlad is not even in the room when they do the interview. Vlad, they got a monitor in there, and Vlad's face is on the monitor. He's at home or he's somewhere else. Vlad don't be in the room with these people. Unless you are A-lister, he might show up for that. Everybody else, y'all ain't getting to see Vlad. Y'all see Vlad on the TV screen. You ain't talking to Vlad. He ain't in the room with you. Right. He hides like a coward. But this is what I try to tell you about people like him. This is how he moves. Now, what sense did he have to keep attacking Tyrese? If you said it one time, why do you got to keep harping on it? And what's so funny about this man getting ridden by the system? I never made a video about Tyrese's court case with his baby mother and his child support case. You know I never reported on it? Because it was sad and it wasn't real news. You seen, I'm like, man, he just getting finessed. He chose wrong. It happens. But never did I think something was funny. He said that's why he don't cough when they smoke. Nah, you can't cough when you're at the crib. They ain't gonna cancel him. How they gonna cancel him? They're making money off of him. YouTube runs off of him. Listen, they don't care about me. They'll sabotage my video right now for him. Watch, tomorrow this video will have a yellow $sign for no reason. And you'll be like, why? Why did that happen? Didn't even matter. Why? Because they pay him. If somebody said they're going to pay you for an interview, you'll show up for the interview, wouldn't you? There you go. Now, I can sit there and walk away at any time and say, I don't need your money. Some of these dudes really need the money. Oh, I'm feeling good. Hold on. Yeah. Like I said, that's Tyrese situation with them. You see, the thing is Tyrese is waking up to a situation because he never really dealt with the individual. He dealt with him and kept him at arm's distance. He never interacted with dude. You see, everybody else was really like caught in and doing interviews because they got something they're promoting, a clothing line, a company. That's cool. He get a lot of hits. Nobody got a problem with that at all. I don't knock a man's business. But when your business is exploiting and causing people to lose their lives, then you might need to reevaluate what it is that you're doing. Because if that was anybody black doing that, They'd have tried to cancel them and cancel them. We've seen it happen. Vlad TV. We've seen it happen. We've seen people lose their lives behind this. We've seen people go through all different phases and stages when it comes to this situation. We've seen our culture get ripped apart because other people play games. Other people set themselves in and plant themselves in as the representatives of something they know nothing about. They're just fans of it. They don't understand this culture, where the grime and where it came from, the heart, or any of it. They don't even follow the Beastie Boys. They don't follow them. They don't even follow the game. They don't realize that white guys, white Jewish guys have been in the game forever, since the inception. Puerto Ricans and blacks been in it since the inception. They can't tell you about the culture. They don't know hip hop culture. They're fans of it, so they study it. And you got the people that they get there and they're guests and they think they run the place. Peter Rosenberg, another one. Now, Rosenberg understands the culture, but he feels like he's done something in hip hop that we should be thanking him for, patting him on the back. This is why, Rosenberg, we don't look at you like that. People used to deal with Flex. They never really dealt with you, Rosenberg. They dealt with you sparingly. But they normally used to go up and talk to Flex. They ain't really deal with you. So, all these people that's in the game right now, they'll get it one day when it's all over. The artist already got his spot. See, that's what people don't even know. Art already doing him. Art mimicked him, and I was like when he came out, he was mimicking the way Vlad was doing his videos. And I'm like, don't do that. Cause I'm like, I thought this was a Vlad video. His title, you know, Vlad to have the picture, somebody sitting in the chair, and then you had a name under it, you know, and they'll be sitting in the chair. Art started doing that. And I was like, don't do that. Cause now you biting. So I ain't a hater of that, Vlad. I'm somebody that used to be like supporting him and like, yo, dude, I can't blame you. You know, I don't agree with your questions, but if they stupid enough to answer it, I gotta blame them. If they stupid enough to answer those questions, then by all means, have at it. Because I don't know what make a man sit there and volunteer that kind of information. I know. Another one. Another one. Another one. That's him. He did the same thing to Kwame Brown. He did the same thing to everybody. Disrespectful. And he gets petty. He gets very petty. When things don't go his way, he started acting real childish. And I left this dude alone when he started screwing with me for no reason. And I couldn't believe Vlad would do that. Now, and I hit him up personally. I said, is this a mistake? Or you really trying to do this? And then he tried to hi-hat me. Like, I don't have to answer to you. I'm like, oh. Now you done bumped your head. Because I'm going to make you see me. If you feel that's the case, I'm going to make you see me. And that's what I did. Oh, buddy. So I was on vacation. Remember when he did that, my parents had just got COVID when he was messing with me. So my parents was sick. I'm sitting here dealing with this, and I just gave my thoughts on it, and I'm about to go to the next thing, and I see you messing with my channel, you messing with everything I'm doing when I'm trying to take care of my family, and that Oh, I was pissed. Boy, and I just had a little bit of info on you at that time, boy. A little bit. Oh, I've been unsubscribed to him. I don't care who comes on his thing. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I'm not telling anybody else what to do because I don't want to like tear down a man's channel, but and say, hey, do that. Nah, I'm just telling you what I don't do. I don't go watch him. Somebody might send me a clip or something that Gil said or something, and they'll send me a clip on like IG or something. But other than that, I don't watch dude. He bad. He's bad. He's real bad for the culture. He's bad for people. If Isaiah Thomas going Vlad, I'll be shocked, to be honest. I don't think his advisors would want him to go on there. Yeah, I mean, most people do it because he's paying most of them. Some of them, they're doing it for free. But now that he exposed the fact that he's paying for interviews and he gave him a price, he's telling everybody, if you're going to go up there, get your money. Don't do no interviews for free. He got to pay you now. Oh, thank you, AA. My family's blessed. They've healed. This was a while ago. This is like a year ago. Yeah, he was asking all those police questions and all that. It's crazy. But this is why Nas won't deal with him. He'll never have Jay-Z sitting down talking to him. He'll never have these type of people because they don't respect him in the game. And because hip hop media coverage is basically all internet now, you got all these posers coming into play. And they come in and poach the game. Now Complex, who done nothing to do with rap whatsoever. They don't even have any hip hop anything around them. So now all of a sudden, people at Complex are deciding hip hop. You got Noah, who was over there at Def Jam, running Def Jam Records before he got fired in a year of just doing nothing because he doesn't know the job. He doesn't know anything about hip hop. They just want to find a way to exploit it. Complex was about sneakers and shoes and all of these doggone teeny boppers. They, like TRL type stuff. They don't have anything to do with hip hop. Now all of a sudden they want to be a hub and represent hip hop. Video gaming, Gen Z group, that's them. Complex. Gym shoes and weird clothes and video games. That's Complex stuff. That's their world. Right, because see, if Vlad is successful doing what he's doing, and manipulating the game, and he came up with the adult film stars. That's how he blew up. He started interviewing them, and then that turned into everybody else coming around. Now you got interviews coming from right. You got people coming from Adam 22 doing the same thing, using IG models, girls of the night who sleep with athletes. He's building his channel up same way Vlad did his. Now I give Adam 22 credit. He's a better interviewer than Vlad. At least he's there. You know what I'm saying? He's present. He's seen. And now this dude is walking around with a damn rug on his head. Dog, why are you running around with a rug on your head for? Everybody know that's a dead rat on your head. You're bald. You got the LeBron James piece going on, dog. Stop playing with the people. You're bald, sir. You're bald, buddy. Look, you see the thumbnail? That's why I went and used this one right here. That's why I used that thumbnail, because that's the real him right there. With the ball over there, with the chrome dome right there. That's him. That's what he looked like. Now he gonna Hollywood himself up, get him some glasses, put a rug a piece on his head. Put a rug piece on his head, and he got a black wife. And what was your black wife doing before you met her, sir? What was her occupation, Vlad? Come on, tell the people who you chose for your fiance. Yeah, he got twins. He got twins with a black woman. What happened? Talk to him, Vlad. Talk to him. Why ain't no pictures of you and your black wife? Where they at? Where you at repping the culture? You think going on academic show? Another black white suburban who grew up in the house, who never been outside. That guy's he's the culture. You see you see how they fool people and they get clowns like this? And now since Boosie was a real dude from the streets, he gonna pay Boosie to come up there. Look, Boosie part 41. It's gonna be Boosie part 300. Boosie in there getting paid for these interviews. But then Boosie gonna wind up in jail. Dealing with him. So is people really doing stuff, or they really doing something? I did an interview that they wouldn't even let you see. I did an interview with a guy who was caught up with Juicy in the doggone incident. Who the hell is this? You must be talking to somebody else. Playing on your phone. I don't know. That's a weirdo. It's a weirdo stick. Nope. Come on, she's the reason he can't interview Kevin the second time. How you know he was talking to me? I don't know what you talking about. But see, this is what I'm talking about, man. When people look at the situation for what it is, and I look at what Kwame said about him, I looked at what Tyrese said about him, I looked at all of these people who had something to say about this man. None of it, if you thought I was hating on him and I was making fun or doing anything, what do you think they're doing? Why does all these people have the same story when it comes to this individual? Joe Budden even told you, I don't deal with him. That's 3 strikes for me. What he did with Crooked Eye. And he thought that was a good idea. That told me everything I needed to know. Why do you think we're stuck at 357 right now in live stream of people in there? 360 now because they're blocking people from seeing the video. They're restricting people to see it. No one wants to see anyone be taken advantage of, especially when we're struggling and losing our whole entire control. We never really had control, but we're losing our own audience, our own outlet to distribute our music, our sound, what we look like. We're being portrayed what we look like, what we sound like by people who are not us. They're telling other people our albums suck and they don't understand what the album even is about. They're not from that area. You're not from Wild Hundreds. How you gonna talk about the song Wild Hundreds suck because it's this and it just doesn't resonate with me. You're not from that world, so you're not gonna probably relate to the song. You're probably not caught in the culture of what in the world the song was about. So you're not gonna understand when people are saying it. The gravity is different. You didn't come from that culture. It's hard for you to relate. And whether spend time to getting to know that culture, you ain't got time for that. You just write about it, do your thing, move on to the next. For Vlad, it's always let me find another interview I can capture. Let me find out what I could do now. What could I do to shake it up? Right? That's what they say. That's what they all do. Nothing surprises me anymore. Used to get surprised, but not anymore. It's hard to get surprised when people keep doing things that are so blatantly obvious. Vlad started coming out more, showing his face, doing interviews, and popping up in these spots where he talks on other people's platforms, not his own. You won't show your face on yours, but you want to show your face on other people's platforms. Academics hid his face the entire time he was on the internet before he got the job working with Joe Budden. Hid his face because he didn't want people talking about some, I don't think no one's wrong with it. Then why didn't you hide your face? Because you knew what you were saying was wrong. And what you were saying, you was playing a very dangerous game. And the only reason you got away is because you was in New Jersey. People thought you was in Chicago. Why? I have no idea. I'm like, nobody I know from the city would even play like that. And the content he was using was so disrespectful. It made no sense in the world. I really think that this is an opportunity for a lot of people here. You're gonna see the best of the best go on that show now, and it's gonna be eyes and ears watching who goes on that show for a minute. And everybody gonna be like, don't nobody pay no attention to Tyrese. Tyrese is somebody in the industry. Tyrese is somebody that matters. Somebody who still got some name and some reputation in the game. So he can say these things. He's friends with a lot of these people in the industry. Terry McGinnis, if you think me and academics are the same, you need to be watching him and not me. Because I don't do anything like him. We don't move the same. We don't think the same. Nothing. When I said no, he said yes. That's the only reason he got that. If I was academics, I would have said yes. And I'd have been right now with about 4 or 5 cars making all these videos, hiding in the house because everybody trying to kill me. Now I know you just trolling. We don't even we ain't never talk the same ever. I never talk like a clown rolling around with a rat. Hell no. This dude has no morals. Nothing about him says real or anything. He's just phony as a $3 bill. And that's what's wrong. You got people like him representing the game. It's like, dude, you know nothing about the culture. How the hell you sitting over here trying to dictate to us what's culture and what isn't? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm updating the Patreon right now. Tyrese should have said that. Tyrese should have slapped him somewhere in this whole conversation. Why was it funny that a judge was actually just wrongfully giving him an outlandish amount of money to pay the baby mama? Just because he could. That was going against the whole scope of the law. But this is why I say you got to choose well. It's got to be business. These relationships, you got to. You're a professional person now. You are walking business. You have to treat yourself as a business. Have to protect your assets. You are that asset. You have to protect yourself. He should come to the Patreon. Tyrese, come to the Patreon. I'll show you how to protect yourself. Absolutely. This is what they want. They want people to be caught in all different type of hoopla and going back and forth and mad at each other and all this goofiness. And for what? My connection is unstable. Here they come. Here they come. Now it says the stream status is excellent. So why is my stream health is excellent? Why are they showing me this? Yep, people playing games. That's these narratives. Well, when you got a clown such as him, this is what they want to perform. Of course, because look at it from their perspective. I did an interview with Bola Ansandalario. Ansandario, right? Bola is one of the guys that jumped Juicy in Chicago. Remember? Now, if I asked him about, he's got a boxing career going on. If I'd have asked him about what was going on with Juicy Smollett and all this and all of that crap, I didn't ask him one question about that because he's trying to get away from all of that that went down. They want all. You see, everybody out there want to get it mixed up. They want to get everybody mixed up and get them all in the mix and say, this is what we want to do. We're going to take it there. Yeah, that's what they want to do. So when they saw me, it's a little different. No, because I did the interview with Bola 5 months ago. It got 5,000 views. People didn't even know that this, because I see that one of the brothers that was there who went there and they attacked Juicy and all that. So all that controversy that went down with Smollett, that's the boxer right there. There's Cino. Now, if I wanted to go viral, right, I could have asked this guy all these questions and got all this stuff off of him because he would have probably answered it in a way, but I could have titled it differently and it wouldn't have made it about boxing, what he was actually doing. So you got to ask yourself, are you really protecting yourself? Or are you really protecting the viewing? Or are you just trying to go viral? They never showed you the interview because Smollett people, they submerged the video. They weren't going to let you see that. People don't even know I did that interview. Angela Stanton was gonna do that interview. My thing is corruption has to stop. I'm not about any corruption. When someone's trying to monopolize the game and do corruption and sabotage other creators, I have a problem with that. Don't do that. If you can't do your thing without competition, you're afraid to compete, then maybe you should do something else. Well, Tyrese exposed for many people is different. But Tyrese, he offered Tyrese $10,000 for an interview. Because he was gonna make more than $10,000 off of Tyrese. He'll chop that interview up. He'll interview Tyrese for about an hour. Chop that hour up. Now he's got enough material that'll last him for the whole week. Just show part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. He'll do 40 pieces. I don't even know Vlad do all that. You know how I know? Somebody else told me, because they want to follow the same format Vlad's using. And I'm like, why would you do that? Oh, this is what Vlad do. Yeah, that's his thing. Why would you want to do that? Do your thing. They don't know how to do their thing. They know how to copy what other people do. I've never been that guy. If somebody else was doing something and that was the way they was doing it, cool. Maybe I'll try to do it. Exactly. Because everybody's a podcast now. Everybody's talking about the same thing. Everybody's doing the same old routine. Same old song and dance. But ain't no passion behind it. Tyrese already said he's not going on there. Said he offered me that money, I'm not going. But he offered me the paper. That you just did something that's very rare. Now we can talk about the Nigeria trip. You went over to Nigeria and came back with the belt. Explain that process. And I'm just like, how did you even take that, being like you would be an underdog, the lack of basically the experience where you're going against seasoned fighters and you come back with the belt? That's normal. That don't normally happen. A lot of people that don't know boxing, that doesn't normally happen. You don't go over there and like just come back with the belt like that so quick. Can you explain that and like the process into that, and what made you just say, I'm gonna go get this belt?
Yeah, so I went to Nigeria, and it was a great experience. But going to Nigeria, I knew that there was a title, the African Boxing Union title, which is affiliated with the WBC. So it's really a de facto WBC Africa Continental title. So
Right.
I'm me being Nigerian, being African, I'm thinking, okay, what next can I do? Because I do really want the support, or the support. I do want to inspire my Nigeria of Africa.
I think his audio went out at one point. He didn't even all the skills.
That it was time, and I believe in myself. So the reason why I had the ability to go out there is because I believe in myself. Without that, I wouldn't have went out there and took that risk, because to be honest, it's a big risk going to a foreign land.
It's a huge risk.
Foreign, but I'm kind of looked at like as an outsider, because I live in America. I'm different. I speak differently and all that. He's a home fighter, homegrown fighter. So me going over there, I had to really be on my P's and Q's and dominate. Because if it wasn't for that, they would have given it to him. So yeah, that's how that happened.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, he went over to Nigeria and won the belt. He said, "You seen the Juvie interview where he got up and left?" Yeah, because I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, dog, what's going on? What's really going on? But you dealing with a. This is what I'll keep telling people. You dealing with a man whose family is being ripped from him. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude family is being ripped from him, and you want to mess with a guy like that? Like he's got to pay. The judge is saying he got to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in child support, going through a divorce, and you want to just make fun of this guy, and for no reason, he keeps bringing his name up. He keeps bringing his name up. I swear to God, y'all, he kept bringing the man's name up. In random conversations, he said he starts bringing up Tyrese's name. See, that's the thing about Vlad I don't like. He gets real petty. If you don't do something, that he expects, if you don't do something someone else, right. If you reject him for an interview, he gets real petty. He gets extremely petty. He becomes Tom Petty. I know. See, when you start looking at the whole big picture, you say, okay, well, I see where they're going with this. I don't see where they're going with this because the whole thing, it would piss you off the high head the way it is. I don't care nothing about Vlad. That's what I'm saying. Look, Vlad can do whatever the hell Vlad want to do. I could care less. That's not my concern. My concern is, dog, we don't need you. You are a visitor. Respect the architects. Respect those who was here, who put in the work. Respect the people that's doing this. Give that man his proper etiquette. That man wasn't bothering you. That man didn't say nothing to you except for he wasn't going to interview with you. Soldier Boy, same thing. First thing Soldier Boy said about him is, dog, why is everybody who interviewed with you winding up dead, winding up in jail? A dude just go on your show bragging about murders. Next thing you know, he killed. Another dude go on there, he just got arrested. Something ain't adding up, Vlad. Something ain't adding up, Vlad. Boosie, look at him. People are calling him out now. Rollo had to get on his head. And why Rollo had to get on his meat wagon and get on that dude's head? Because that dude wasn't being real. And the reason why that dude wasn't being real is because this whole thing is phony. He like, dog, you used to be a real one. Everybody going off what he used to be. Now I'm doing it for the money. This lame is paying me, so I'm gonna just keep taking the lame money and doing stuff out of character. See, you're playing a dangerous game. You see, because he's not interviewing actual artists. You know, when people sit down and interview people, they interview people of prominence. He interviewed this is the getaway driver. This is the getaway driver in the car. I heard you drove the car last week in that bank heist. Is that your first bank heist? Nah, man, you know, I'm a vet at this. Okay, we don't want you to go to jail or anything. But I'm just saying, you got experience. Oh, yeah, experience. Yeah, a lot of it. More than once. How about 3 banks? More than 5? Wow, 5 banks? That's a lot of banks. Oh, they wasn't all banks. I throw a liquor store in there, here and there, you know. These dudes not even real people. Like what was the qualifications for this person to be interviewed? Oh, I was in the car with homeboy when he got hit in the head with a brick. When the other rapper shot him, I was the cab driver. Yeah, I was the cook. I was in the restaurant when the dude didn't give up his jewelry and got shot. I'm gonna tell you all about it. What are the qualifications? My thing is, I'm not against you, Vlad. I'm against the way your attitude and the way you try to attack other YouTube creators. I'm against that. Ayanna Jackson interview tell you right there. You know she got a bag, but still, other people had a bag for her. Do you think she couldn't get a bag from no one else? That wasn't the case. It wasn't that girl couldn't get no bag. She could have been got a bag. She turned down, it was people looking for her. She was not found. She was chilling. He disrespected Minister Farrakhan, but continue. Mm. 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 Woo! Did you hear that man say that? Or did you hear that man say that? Because you work for the feds. Oh my God. Yep. Did you hear that? What part of that was funny? Oh, it was too low. You couldn't hear it. All right, let's take.
Ass dude disrespected the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. This man disrespected on multiple occasions, disrespected the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And y'all gonna keep going on this show?
Y'all can hear
This
it
dude
now?
right here disrespected the Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said,
Did y'all hear that? Okay. I just wanted to know if y'all can hear it. Because y'all some people said they couldn't hear it.
says, I'm almost, he's laughing. I'm almost sure Dr. King did not get assassinated on a balcony to help him with child support payments. You clown ball. Clown. Do you understand what you doing, bro? Do you understand that we as Black culture are coming onto your show and you sitting off camera trying to bait us into talking shit about each other and going at each other? You trying to bait us. All the people that went to jail after they came on your show. Because the feds, you work for the feds. You set up to do interviews off camera, and everything that they're going into with details about their court case, about a shootout around RICO acts, or anything that's going on. Everybody that come on your show, they go to jail. See, I don't bother nobody until you me. And then after you me, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Then you come at me again. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna take the high road, man. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Then you're gonna come at me again. So what part of me going through a divorce is funny, dude? What part of me going to court as a black man in the presence of a racist judge who abused his power and ended up giving me a bunch of fucking outcomes of my court case beyond the scope of the law that he can do as a sitting judge? What part of that shit is funny? You know how many black people are in jail right now because of the criminal justice system or the family law court system? You as a white boy, you don't even know what the fuck it is to deal with the courts. So what makes my situation funny? Got it. So guess what? If you rappers and you singers and you actors decide to look the other way for somebody who continues to disrespect us as black culture, go on the fucking show and go on to get your money. He offered me 10,000. He's making, they all in my comment, they said the dude's net worth is 5 million. How the fuck did you get 5 million? You got 5 million off of black culture while putting us in jail, while laughing at us when we go to court and we deal with the judge beating our heads in and throwing us in jail. Yeah, culture vulture. You fuck with a real one this time, didn't you, bruh? I don't need nothing from you, bro. You can't ever do anything to ever make a difference in my career. Fuck you and your whole platform. Nigga, I said it. And every rapper and singer out there, stand with your brother. Huh? Y'all see what happened, right? Y'all see what happened? Every time anything is said about their community, they'll all band together and shut your ass down. But you gonna let that guy from that community continue to disrespect black culture, and you gonna keep taking your goofy ass on the show? Yeah, you got an album to promote. Yeah, you got a single coming out. But how you gonna fuck with a racist who's baiting us as black culture into going at each other? Boosie, I ain't never met him either, but I just seen him on the freeway in the ATL. He a real nigga like me. He's sitting there like, hey, you know what happened with Tyrese? Boosie looking like, the fuck you talking about? He keeps going and going and going and going. That's the third fucking interview this dude did, bringing my name up out the blue. You got your head so far up my ass, how does my shit smell, nigga? You fuck with the wrong one, bruh. All of the press and media and blogs are all going in because they all agree. You offered me 10,000 to come and do an interview. If you as black culture gonna keep going on his show and go fuck with a racist who keeps disrespecting the shit out of Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad gets disrespected on this nigga show. He disrespected Martin Luther King. I know he didn't go to heaven and get assassinated on a balcony for child support. Motherfucker, I never reached out to no attorney Benjamin Crump to help me with no child support payments, you fucking clown. I never reached out to no Martin Luther King III and told him to come on some child support shit. I'm trying to shed light on a racist judge sitting at the bench abusing his power. And attorney Benjamin Crump is my brother. He doesn't officially represent me, but we reached out to him for advice about what can we do to get rid of a racist sitting judge who abused his power. You gonna laugh talking about Dr. King didn't get assassinated on a balcony on behalf of fighting for child support payments, you fucking clown? Y'all going to take y'all goofy ass on his show all you want. He gonna keep profiting off of black culture. And y'all gonna sit there and keep laughing on camera looking stupid. Dude's worth $5 million. How much he paying you to do them fucking interviews? Y'all know they run ads on YouTube, right? Y'all know the clickbait is not nonstop. You think you need to be on his show in order to put your album and your song and your single on the map? Fuck that dude, man. You crossed the wrong one this time, bruh. Anybody who disrespect the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, fuck you. Yeah, I said it. He paid me. He was about to pay me $10,000. I wish you would go and do his interview for free. Any rapper and singer out here, any actor, whatever you trying to promote, get your money. If you're going to be out here getting used, use black culture, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me. I don't do shit for free. Pay me. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You think they gonna stand with you? I know who I am. Black culture love me. Throughout all my flaws, my mistakes, and anything that goes down. Whether I embarrass myself or get embarrassed, black culture love me. I'm royalty. Who the fuck are you? Like I said, bruh. Like I said, don't ever fuck with Vlad. Ever. It's a wrap. You've used us as black culture long enough. It's over. And if you're going to take your goofy ass on this show and do an interview, get your money. Get your money. He offered me $10,000. Get your money. Don't let him keep making money off black culture. Get money off his motherfucking ass. His name is Vlad. Look him up. Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Man, where the cancel button? I'm ready to hit the cancel button. Smash that thing like Gallagher. Y'all want to see me smash it? Okay. Oh, man. I know, that's sad. Our culture don't stick together. He brought up a lot of things there. Why does this man think it's a good idea, and why he feels so comfortable he could joke about Dr. Martin Luther King's death? He's making himself feel real comfortable. Well, go tell that to somebody in their face. Mr. Trojan 1980 guy. Go ahead, troller. Go tell somebody to the face you don't respect them. Go to the nation, go find a Nation of Islam member and go tell him, hey man, I don't respect y'all. See what happened. Jody with the body bag for Vlad TV. Drop the mic. What is our culture? Hip hop is our culture. You didn't know hip hop was a part of our culture? This man is making money off of our culture. Look at what he does. He victimizes and exploits black people. It's all exploitive. Nothing of any positivity. It's all tear down. AR Ab in jail. Tax Stone, jail. Casanova, jail. If you go down the list of how many rappers that are dead that he's interviewed, that's a long list, bro. Yeah, he gets mad and attacks people. Like Soulja Boy said, do all the Teddy Riley interviews that you want. He'll get mad because Soulja Boy will say something or don't want nothing to do with him. He'll go get an old interview. Somebody was talking about him. Teddy Riley's talking about Soulja Boy and what he did and all this. So he go take that clip and you just throw that back at Soulja Boy. Like he's like, man, go play all the Teddy Riley clips you want. You the police. Shouts out to Soulja Boy, man. Soulja Boy been told y'all about this dude, man. This is why. Well, if you don't care about hip hop culture, then you don't care about black culture, sir. He's disrespecting black people. Whether you like hip hop or not, he's exploiting us as black people. You can't see that? Devontae, I never gave him problems for that. I blame them for going up there. I blame them for answering the questions. I'm like, why the hell would you even ask that question? That's my whole thing. Like, why y'all even answering the question from him? Not especially like that. I blame them for doing that. I blame him for the exploitation of it. Yeah, and I start digging into his life, digging into his past, where he came from, digging into his mama past, his daddy past. He didn't want that. Vladimir Lebuini did not want that. I was coming on for that head. When you make me mad, I'm coming with everything loaded and coming at you. He should have left me the hell alone. Oh, I've already aired him out, but I'm not mad at him this time. I did my piece, so I hadn't said it all. Everybody else can go ahead and do their thing, and I'm just gonna I'm already on the F Vlad tip. Me, Kwame, Soulja Boy, we all said F this dude a long time ago. So we there. If I see him, we definitely gonna have some words. We definitely gonna talk. No, as soon as you hit him, he gonna sue. That's how he got his studio and everything off Rick Ross. Ross and them put them hands on him, and he got a studio, still exploiting the brothers. Love to eat off us. Did I stutter when I said Peter Rosenberg? It ain't just Vlad, it's all these dudes. Peter Rosenberg, same guy, thinking he should be respected. I was eating popcorn. That thing holds popcorns and drinks. That Optimus Prime. Every time he sit with somebody, he bring up Tyrese for no reason. Why are you bringing up another man? Tyrese has nothing to do with Michael J. White. This is the third time they bring him up. They be like, man, he brought him up again. That's what I'm saying. Peter Rosenberg, people been a guest for so long, they think it's their house. Yeah, I know that somebody did that. They went ahead and started staying at other people's house, spending the night, and then just moved in. They just straight moved in. And not only did they just move in, they start getting mail sent there. How the hell you get mail sent there? Where they do that at? You know what? I'm starting to believe that. He's using Boosie right now because Boosie is saving his channel. He's been getting swallowed. Art of Dialogue has been swallowing this dude. The Art of Dialogue has been eating his food. And everybody's like, man, Vlad over. Of course he do. Tony Yayo gonna talk about what he want to talk about because he a street dude. You know, street dudes ain't stupid, man. Not all of them. Some dudes are just stupid and in the streets. These dudes was actually smart and had what we call street smarts back in the day. Street smarts. A lot of these dudes can't pick up these tricks, and they'll try to come at you in different ways. If you just say you don't want to talk about something, maybe all right. Then they'll come at you another way, but it's the same question. Then they'll come at you another way, and it's the same question. No, I know Outlaw love the Art of Dialogue because they talk about Tupac 24/7. I know Outlaw eyes light up when he see that. Tupac, Outlaw be, I'm here. Outlaw eyes light up. But yeah, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Good looking.